Hello, my friends on Facebook and YouTube. Good to see you. It's another Friday. Yay for Fridays. It's been quite a week. This whole being in an international IT meltdown thing as we woke up this morning is just crazy. I was reading on CNN that it's affecting banks, 911 centers, colleges are having to stop classes or, cancel classes. Of course, all of the transportation issues. It's not just airlines, it's trains and buses. And it's just insane how many things that this one company affected worldwide. And ironically, they're a cybersecurity company. Although it wasn't any kind of hacking or whatever issue, it was actually just a coding issue. It was some kind of software bug that they have now rolled back, but it's going to take an unknown amount of time for the entire world to recover from this major IT outage. The article that I read said that this could be the largest outage in history. So if you've got things like payments not going through, I had my debit card declined somewhere earlier today and there was no reason for it and it wasn't a security hold. It's because somewhere along the chain of all the computers that are needed in all these different companies are needed to process a financial transaction. If one of those computers is down, then the transaction cannot be processed. And so that happened to me. It's happened to a number of people. So just as an FYI, if that ends up happening to you, it's likely regarding this whole IT shortage outage thing. And hopefully it'll be fixed as quickly as possible. I mean, I know that there's people across the globe that are working on this. So I'm thinking it's a really bad day to be that company's CEO. I saw a picture of him where he was doing an interview on the news and he looked like he had been run over by a truck. So I'm sure that's the way he feels. But luckily, and that's why I was a little bit worried as I started to try to come on live to do the live sale preview today. I was a little worried that all of the systems would be working for me to be able to do that. But they are working because I see that some of you guys are out there watching. And so let me show you some of the fantastic stuff that I have put together for today's live sale. It is our usual Friday live time at 3 o'clock Central, which is 4 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Mountain, and 1 o'clock Pacific. Hello, Miss Deb. It's good to see you. So yeah, it's our regular time, and John is going to be here today. Our buddy John Kubrick is going to be here today for our live. We're also going to have a bonus live sale on Sunday. So basically, I'm going to be listing things nonstop for the next 2 days. But I have so many goodies. I had another shipment of goodies arrive from the Czech Republic last week. So I'm super excited about that. Sherry, I don't know the answer to that. Sherry's asking, what if this affects our payment during the live? I tell you what I can do is if we see that there's a problem, I will be able to, from the back end, extend the amount of time that before your cart expires. So we should be able to extend it long enough that whatever payment issues might happen can be fixed. I will tell you that from the comment sold side, things are orders are coming through this morning. We've had several orders come through this morning. So if there's an issue, it's going to be from the bank side of things. We're just going to have to see what happens. But if that happens to anyone, we will definitely get you taken care of if we're able to. But extending those cart expiration hours is probably going to be the best way to do that. And I'm going to think about it, but I may just change that setting for today's live just at the outset, just to cover in case that happens. But I need to figure out the ramifications for that. So I'll let you know at the beginning of the live what the cart expiration is going to be and what our plan is going to be. Thanks for asking that. Okay, so I have got just this incredible treasure today. Everything from, check out this button, you guys. This button. Oops, there we go. Oh, look at this baby. Is that not gorgeous or what? This is a vintage check button. This was made, there was only one place that this was made for, and this was Ornamentia. Do you remember Ornamentia? That used to be a absolutely fantastic, unique on a bead store. They had a physical location. They also had an online presence. And this button was made just for them. They had the exclusive on it. Hand painted, all like I've never seen that style before. Was the style super? Okay. So
we made it in I think 2 finishes.
Only 2 finishes.
2 paintings.
Yeah. So super, super unique. And because of John, I get to have what's left in the world. The woman who used to make these has retired, and this button will never be made again, more than likely. I mean, I guess there's a random chance that the mold could get passed on to somebody else, but that is never going to be likely to be made. And so I've got the last of those. So special. I did keep one of those for myself. I was thinking that, wouldn't it be cool? I'm going to try to make a statement ring out of it. A new challenge for me. That's the kind of stuff that John brings me that I'm just like, are you kidding me? I'm going to show you our big item of the sale, just to preview it because it's so stunning. This is a high dollar item. It's a one of a kind. I have one of these, but you're not going to believe this. Look at this. This necklace is 300 to 400-year-old Naga seed beads. Let me get up so you can see the whole thing. It is so beautiful. It does, because it has so many beads on it, it does have a little bit of weight to it, but it's a comforting kind of weight. Like, I just adore it. I have one in my own personal collection. It has been restrung, and so all of these strands are secure. It was restrung with 30 to 40-year-old brass beads from India. And then there is a toggle clasp on the back, and you can see that the toggle clasp on the back, it's got this, I don't know, almost like a pom-pom that the loop goes over, but it's long enough. It wears about like a 28-inch necklace, and so it's long enough that it'll go over most people's heads. You don't really need to deal with that closure at all. It's just stunning, and look at the beautiful seed beads in there. I mean, hello, baby. This is going to be a collector's kind of item. Just so you know, there's only one of them. It is going to be $350. So if you're interested, you're going to have to keep your little finger warmed up for our live sale today. Okay. Let me show you a bunch of other stuff that I've got for today's live sale. We had some of these 6mm in the 5-color luster with Picasso. We had some of these back in January and they sold out. I was able to get my hands on more, so we have those today. There's a couple things that I was able to get my hands on more of recently. Let me get a little head pin to put these on. These are some Swarovski beads that we have had on in various colors. And this baby. The butterfly, the little butterfly, this is the 8mm size in jonquil. And there were a ton. There were like more than 50 people on the wait list for this. I have enough that all those wait list folks have them in their carts right now. But I also, because I was able to get my hands on 2 factory packs, I have another 50 sets. So we're selling those in sets of 6 of those babies. It's a style that's not made anymore. This is something else I'm so excited to have. It's another button. This was actually an old tiara cast button, and I wasn't sure about that this was tiara cast, but John recognized it. I was fairly sure it was, simply because of the quality of the carving on it and everything. Let me see how I can hold this. It is copper, and it is calla lilies. I mean, look how cool that is. That oval shape. It is got the metal back there. John said he thought it was like 10 to 12 years old, and just an old tiara cast style. So I got those from a bead store buyout that I did. So excited to have those. And I was thinking how fantastic this button would work with this glass mixture that I have put together. Look at the colors in here. You've got the blue and the green. You've got some focal beads. You've got some other copper metal in here. There are some jump rings, some antique copper jump rings in here. There's a little tag that says "Made with Love." That's a heart for as a little charm. Oop, there it is, right there in the mixture. You can kind of, oops, where is it? Oop, there it went, down to the bottom, right down there. Anyway, this big, huge bag of beads, and this would be the perfect closure for that. And I actually, that was a mix that was partially done for me, and then I added a bunch of stuff to it. So I've got my own little fingers in that. Another Gerber Daisy. We've got two of the Gerber Daisy beads colors, and this one is just yum, yum, yummy. Well, both of them are. But this one is this kind of dusky pink, and then it's got the dark blue wash on it. Really pretty, right? There's also a white one with gold in today's sale with the gold wash. Speaking of gold, I'm very excited to have these on again. These are check glass, kind of softly faceted briole beads. And I had them on in two other colors before, and today I'm putting these on a head pin. Sorry, I didn't get ready with this stuff beforehand. I'm just a little distracted today. Look, I've got a crystal silvery one. It's kind of a silvery gray right there. And then we've got this one, which could be called an amber or a dark gold version. I put one of both of these back for myself. I always mess up finding the camera on this. There we go. Focus, baby. There we go. Okay. So they're gorgeous. I put one of each of those back. I think they would be great dangles on earrings. They'd also be, they're big enough that they would be good for a necklace dangle too. Then this is another fire polish that I found when I was in the Czech Republic in April. I get to go out to the countryside. It's about an hour outside of Prague, and dig through a warehouse in the middle of nowhere. It looks like it's an abandoned place. It is the coolest, most unique bead shopping experience I probably will ever have. And the place is just packed to the gills with beads, and a lot of it is old stuff. There's some new stuff there. I mean, it's just this whole mixture. You never know what you're going to find there. I was very happy when I found these babies. This is like a deep teal with vitriol on them in a 4mm fire polish. These sparkle so hard. I love the vitriol on this dark color. It just pops. It makes that, the colors and the vitriol just pop in a big way. Loving those. Let me show you this also. These are some hematite. These are cubes, 4mm cubes in this beautiful metallic green iris kind of colorway. And I went and pulled this for you guys. There is not only a seed bead that matches perfectly. I'm having trouble holding things today. There we go. Seed bead that matches perfectly, but there is also a delica that matches perfectly. This is that's a whole colorway that you have used for many years as I've been a beader. I mean, all 20 years I've used that kind of metallic green iris. It's got a whole bunch of different colors in it. It's just gorgeous. So I will give you what those matching seed bead and delica color numbers are when we're on the live today. And then this came in this week. This is actually, well, this I didn't actually find out until last night when I was researching this, that this is actually a Tierra Cast ripoff. Sorry, you know, if I'd known it was Tierra Cast, I would have tried to stick with Tierra Cast now that Tierra Cast is coming back to us. But in this case, these came from China, and these are these little kind of butterfly or fairy wing. There we go. Oh, look at how cute these are. There's a lot of different kinds of these pewter or silver-plated, gold-plated wing beads, but this is one of the most delicately carved, I guess. The mold was just very delicately carved. And now that I know that the original design was Tierra Cast, now I know why it's such a beautiful mold. So we are going to be selling those in packages of 24. All right, lots of glass, right? But I have not neglected my gemstone lovers because, oh my gosh, you guys, I wish I had bought more strands of this initially, but this is something that oh, that's right. I can't reorder this. I did order the last of what they had in stock. Doggone it. These are stunning. Look at this banded blue opal, these ovals. They are just works of art. Look at that baby. Look at the banding. Every single one of them, just gorgeous. It's something I'm going to be on the lookout for all the time now in the future. Laura, yes, they are. They are lead free. These ones, I can attest to the content on this one. So this is cadmium and nickel free on these guys. All right, then look, Prenite. I have never had this on the show before. And there are these beautiful, clear, A-quality nuggets. I mean, look at how gorgeous the coloration is on these guys. I'm trying to decide whether I need to keep one of these for myself. I really want to. But I also want you guys to have enough. So this is just a touch of what is going to be on today's live. We are also having a bonus live on Sunday afternoon. So those of you who may not be able to join us for our regular Friday afternoon slot, we are going to also be having a Sunday live with John this week. He is going to be here, and of course we're going to have some of his very special stuff with you just never know what we're going to come up with. There's going to be some high-end gemstone stuff. Are we going to put some African trade beads on Sunday? Or are you just going to do, okay, so we'll have some African trade beads on Sunday. We're also going to be listing a bunch of those on the regular Jill Wiseman Designs website going forward over the next couple days. That Sunday live sale is going to be at our usual 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, and 1 o'clock Pacific. All right, I hope that you guys are going to be able to join us. You're going to be sad if you don't. However, I will also tell you that I have been working very hard on getting bigger quantities of things, especially on the glass. We're being able to do that. And so even if you're not able to join us exactly at the live sale time, there will be more opportunities for those things to still be available after the live is over. So you do want to go ahead to go to jwdlive.com, even if it's after the live sale. Anything that is remaining in stock will be available right there on jwdlive.com. All right, we'll see you guys then. And if I don't see you then, have a wonderful weekend. Bye.